discover the natural power of ashwagandha, an ancient herb known for its healing properties. For over 3,000 years, ashwagandha has been trusted to reduce stress, increase energy, and improve focus. Our ashwagandha is carefully grown, harvested, and processed to retain its maximum potency. Each root is hand-picked and dried, then ground into a pure organic powder, ensuring the highest quality. Simply mix 1 teaspoon into your favorite beverage or take it in capsule form as prescribed by a healthcare professional. Whether you're looking to balance your stress levels, boost your immune system, or enhance mental clarity, ashwagandha offers a natural solution. Experience the benefits of ancient wisdom backed by modern science. Trust nature. Trust ashwagandha. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
Good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing amazing, and welcome to another beautiful conversation of the Africa Today Show. This is Black Hot Fire Network, media of the 21st century. It's exactly 1 minute past 8 p.m. right here in the 254. I hope your day is going amazing, nice and smooth, and I'm wishing you a beautiful one in case you're just starting your day. And of course, karibuni sana once again. My name is Joby. Today we're going to be talking, of course, about the conversation where we literally winded up from yesterday. That is, of course, looking at the young guy who went on a trip and literally the white people, the group of his friends, white people, the friends who are white, came back without him, and he
came back without it. They came back without saying anything about him. They didn't say he was missing. Because these supposed to be friends, you recalled your friends said, "Oh, if they left before him," and I'm in Mississippi now. You know, I'm in Mississippi. I'm in northern Mississippi. He's down southern Mississippi, but we know Mississippi is Mississippi. So, like I told you, my kids, that was always a no-no. I think my last son he's 23 now. He cried and let me talk to you about, can't have all white friends. Can't be nowhere with them alone. I don't give a damn if you don't hurt your feelings or not. So, they never said nothing about him being missing. They never called, because if you're a friend and you left before me, you're going to call, "Hey, man, what happened? You left us." But they've already lawyered up. And it's funny, all these guys all got lawyers now, and all their social media has been wiped clean. Because you already know from the WhatsApp groups, all that shit, he was called a nigger. Parents call him a nigger. Because why would you wipe your social media clean? Go ahead, Joby.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that. But before we get into that, I want to start with this video here. Keith Love saying Black women have lost, they're no longer fit anymore. And sadly, proudly, I walked into one of the videos that I wanted to share, which is so relative to what we talk about.
That's right. They're not fit to play Anna piano. And Joby's getting a ride home. There better be no Anna piano in the car.
There will be. Oh, there will be. Those would be actually the songs I'll be playing when I'm driving.
Yeah, you know, good bastard.
The songs have done nothing to me, literally. But I want to share with you this amazing video here. This young man telling women to get in shape. He says it doesn't come from a place of hate, but he just feels like Black women have lost that, taking care of themselves.
Because they've been made head of the community, so they feel like, a man still go woman whether I'm fat and nasty. You couldn't find fat, nasty women 30 years ago. I'm just telling the truth. It was rare. Like, me in high school and college, how many fat Black women did I know? Nearly none. I feel sorry for my sons. I'm like, man, when I was growing up, there wasn't no fat women, black women. Black women, I think Black men are the luckiest people on the planet. Black women have the best body. My God. Absolutely delicious. But now, oh no, she done gone crazy. But go ahead, Joe.
But you all, I love black women, but you all are really gonna have to start exercising or getting in the weight room or decreasing the serving size or something. Because here's the thing: I know everyone's gonna say, "Oh, you sound white." No, you're an Uncle Tom. Guys like you don't even like black girls. That couldn't be further from the truth. Don't get me wrong. I've had my fair share of fun with white women, but I've never been with one exclusively. And that's because I prefer black women, but I want black kids. I want a black family. I want a black wife. But where I'm from, it's extremely hard to find a black woman who is
in shape today.
You know, she doesn't have to be a supermodel. She doesn't have to be as good looking as me, and she certainly doesn't have to be anywhere near as fit as me. But
and
I mean, golly, you know, we're.
And I don't want to say that's still what I'm saying. You can still go out the country, and I hate to say black women today, you know, it's not all of you, because this wasn't 30 years ago, right? Because you had the best bodies, but now it's known you're obese. As Joey put up the thing, you're obese. You're obese, and you're sleeping with all the Ray-Rays. You're sleeping with, you know, most black men do not have children. So who are you sleeping with? Huh? You're sleeping with all the gangster Negroes, right? You're knocking you up, you're all fat. So that's what I told people. It's not a slight against. See, and I want to teach you guys something. I know you guys are on this FBA kick, and I get it. Okay, some of the Caribbeans have been disrespectful. Some of the Africans have been disrespectful, but that's not all. Okay, and me, I'm not tribal. All black women belong to me. But where I find them at, I'm African. So I find them in Colombia. I find them in Brazil, find them in Kenya, find them in Tanzania. Shit, I'm not tribal. I know all black women are me, so why would I? So you can miss me with you're going to the third world to get black women. Hey, you know, you're no longer competing because they're in shape. I can't get mad about this black woman being in shape. When I go to Colombia, I go to Brazil, I'm like, God damn, women are gorgeous. You talking that third world crazy shit. And sad, a lot of you, like American women, have never left the. You were going traveling more than black men were, but you guys mostly go to Jamaica, so they're desperate. Those men are desperate, so those men don't mind you being fat and nasty. And they trying to get a green card. They're trying to get a green card to come back to America. But and this is love. It's gone. It's gotten ridiculous. I understand. It's been the GMOs. We get it. You know, because I can't really talk because I'm not really big and fat, but I'm out of shape. You know, to me I am. You know, to what I once was. But you guys are coming as teenagers out of shape. It's absolutely absurd. And when we tell you about it, you can't tell me what to do. You're black. Okay, cool. Okay, then you lose out to other black women. Men are not looking for other women. You're gonna lose out to other black women. And you can't call them third world women. And all you think women are stupid in Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria. You better get that out your head. Or stupid in Brazil. Brazil's not no third world country. So I don't know what you guys be thinking. Brazil's the first world. So it's full of black women. You know, people go down to Jamaica, black women, wherever they go. But, you know, you're not going to put up with your weight and your attitude. And we see it everywhere. And it's sad. It's your attitude and your weight. That you try to leave America and go somewhere else, and men don't want you because they don't want to deal with your attitude. Most men out there ain't going to deal with you black women in the world. That's why you can't go nowhere. And they want to date you because your attitude's fucked up. Because the white man destroyed you with the feminism shit. He's been destroyed. And that's why a lot of y'all getting messed up in these African countries. Because you don't really want white men. You want African men. I get it. When they beating your ass over, I see they beating your ass in Tanzania. They beating your ass in over in Kenya. They beating your ass in Ghana. You getting your ass, and they don't got the police. Ain't no white man coming to save you. You getting your ass beat in these places. You know, like the great said. We played that for you. They tell me I paid you in pussy. You know, she got her ass beat and put her outside. Then she went to another man. And got her now. Her ass is living in Kenya. The other dude that was living in Africa with it, cheated on her too. Over in Ghana now, her ass over in Kenya. She got an apartment in Nairobi. The one who said, I paid you in pussy. She's living in Nairobi right now.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
When you do that here, you're considered a whole number one. You don't say those kind of things.
Or
Yeah, you're a straight
Because-
whore. Because what do you
Exactly.
mean? You're paying someone who's it's crazy. But also, so some people have been saying that, which is so sad, because I've also noticed that some people, and specifically, let me just be honest too about women, because I've also seen maybe the same with some few group of women. May not be in Kenya, but I've seen it on the internet. Being fat is the new thick. That's
That's what they keep saying, and it's not. I was saying it's not. That's some shit they want to say. Being fat is the new thick. Being fat is not. Being fat is the new fat. There's no being fat is the new thick. You fucking fat. Yeah, are you fat? Fat is the new thing. Some old made up ass shit you get yourself. No, you fat again. Thick is thick and fat is fat. Your ass ain't thick. You fat. You want to be cute? Oh, that's the new thing. No, it ain't. We're fat and sloppy. Shit, how are you talking about?
Yeah, so please, women, keep in shape. Work out, drink some lemon, ginger. There are so many remedies if you don't want to work out that can help you reduce your weight. Actually, you just have to be serious and consistent about it. Because me personally, I always say, if there's one thing I'm scared about is adding weight. I'm really scared about that. Being honest, it's not like I can't add weight. I can. I've seen how far I can go, but I'm so scared of that too. I don't want to, because I believe right now being
You ain't gotta be scared, but you are.
I am.
I remember you was a little chunky.
Yeah, exactly. I was even there's a time even before joining Black Hot Fire, I was even quite really big. So I've seen how far I can really get. So I don't want that. I love my body, and everyone admires my body. That's the good part, especially when I pass by the gym. I love when I pass by the gym and people will stop working out and look at me like, yeah, why are you in the gym, bitch? Yeah, because you want this. Not to be disrespectful, but in my head, I'm like, yeah, you're looking at me because you're there to work out to look like me. You is big.
Because you happen to be skinny right now, Joby. Calm down.
I love it. And the fact that I walk like a model naturally, cherry on top, period. But yes, get on shape. Get on shape, because most of the women who are actually understanding this guy, what he was saying, they were saying that if you're mature enough, you'll understand from which point he's speaking from. Not all Black women, of course, are, all
Not all.
but if the shoe fits, they say
Wear it.
so wear it. Exactly. But moving on, we also have some few updates coming from the White House. We had Nicki Minaj, the Barbie.
This coon ass bro.
And one of our trending pictures is this one, which has, of course, sparked some few outrages or backlash because of taking a picture with one of the governors who eliminated the Black district.
Black voting rights. Yeah, in Louisiana. Well, that's what coons do. See, now her music career is gone. She's broke. Now she's doing her Candace Owens. She got to snug up the white supremacists to talk bad about other Black people, so she that's how despicable this broad is, right? She smile and laugh about, and so since her people never fought for shit, her Trinidad and ass, her not understanding that Black people fought for the right to vote. She don't care. It doesn't concern her. She don't care because she's a coon. I don't care about what y'all think. Y'all want to buy her albums. You morons, you Black women, you bought this broad's albums. It's you'll be called the big disc. You bought her goofy albums. You gave her money. She's a millionaire. One time she broke down because, remember, stupid people always go broke. She's a moron. So, living a life way past her income. So now this is the new grip. They always remember coons always do the right wing grip. Now go to white people so they can talk about Black people so they can get paid. Because it makes white people feel good. You hear other Black people talk crazy about Black people. I'm not saying it. That other Black lady said that. She not gonna lie about you, goofy niggas. That was the Candace Owens scam. Cause remember, you go back to Candace Owens, she was all broke, bummy, and fucked up. Couldn't pay a bill. She was living in New York. Couldn't pay a rent. She about to get thrown out. Next thing you know, she's talking crazy about Black people. You're gonna follow. I did a thing on Candace years ago. She's all poor, all fucked up in New York, about to get evicted, can't pay her rent. Next you know, she got a new grip. Oh, Black people, sorry. White people supposed to shoot black people in the face and all that crazy shit. But so that's what Nikki's doing right now. She's doing a right wing drift. Go ahead.
Some people in the comment section were saying that most of the people from the Caribbean or other countries don't care about Black Americans. So no surprise should be. There's no surprise. However, they thrive off the Black American culture. And
the funny part about they live here now. If they're legal, they want to be able to vote. But these motherfuckers are taking away your black voting rights. They can't even. That's how dumb these Caribbeans, these Africans be. Because they come from self-hating cultures. They never fought. Most Africans didn't fight for shit. Remember? They got fake independence. They didn't fight for the independence. Most of the motherfuckers in West Africa, they never fought. They fighting wars to get free. Who would have gone and fight to get free? None. Nigeria, none. Fucking none of these countries got free. Especially the ones that were under French rule. France just said, we're going to let you pretend to be free. We're going to keep all your money and resources. So there was never any fight. There's never no fight. So, you come from people that always capitulate. And that's what she is. And that's the truth. These are the Caribbean Negroes. It's always, not all of them, I won't say all. And the funny part about it, you guys seen where it's the Bahamas. You don't get mad, the Bahamas are kicking out the Haitians. Now, these are two island countries, and you got the Haitians going crazy about the Bahamas. Now, we don't control Bahamas. That's another black country in the Caribbean. You got the Bahamian Negroes telling the Haitians to get the hell out of Bahama and go back to their island. They're doing that right now. I think that is hilarious. He said, you ain't got the right in the Bahamas. You ain't got the right. Talking about you built the Bahamas. They say the same thing. They built the Bahamas. Right? And you people are disrespectful. You take your ass back to Haiti and build that up. And why you getting mad for us sending you back to your island? Don't build your island. Talking about you helped build us and you built this island. So they saying the crazy Haitians are saying the same thing to the Bahamas on their island. The Bahamas say, you get your ass out of here. We allowed you in there because your country's all effed up. Now you come here talking crazy. That's what you Caribbeans do. So the Bahamas, people in the Bahama Islands are telling the Haitians they gotta go. Like, damn. That's Black Island on island crime, ain't it? But go ahead.
And then we also have, of course, Trump, who had something to say also about it. Let me share that very quickly, and then we continue.
She only got fooled one time with a fake gold citizenship.
People are telling her she better not go back crying after 2 years, asking for apology from the black people, black Americans. Better kick rocks to what is it called? To Trinidad.
Trinidad.
Especially since we've literally, you're going to see numbers coming out over the next 6 months, I think, that nobody will have ever seen before.
I've never seen before.
Person, and she's a woman that's respected by everybody, and she's got real talent. Nicki Minaj. Nicki, stand up, please. She's such a great person, respected by everybody. Today, 38% of
she's respected by everybody. They all love her. And now I know the black community couldn't stand her ass. She's been talking crazy about Malcolm X and all other of our icons, right? So, excuse me, guys. I'm still eating this cheese steak, so you guys gotta forgive me. I'm eating this cheese. So, yeah, but she just exposed herself as the bum bride we all say she was. So I'm glad there's no way to defend her. I don't gotta worry about no more while I'm trying to defend her. Way these young ends, right? These young women are trying to now defend Young Miami. Oh, you old people, shut up. You mad about Young Miami and blah blah. You got old washed up ass Trick Daddy. This old washed up ass Miami has been washed up rapper. You be quiet. You mad? You jealous because she got her hit song? What? What's anybody be jealous of some garbage? What are you talking about? So, You got Trick Daddy went on some kind of tirade against India Ari, right? This washed up ass, another broke ass rapper had like 2 songs back in the early 2000s, the late 90s. Right? He's all bankrupt, back in the projects. Shut up, moron. Little money you made, you think you would have took it and invested in something with it. But you did.
All social media platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit, YouTube. The finest little shit in the game right now. And everybody is jamming this record. A few old centrals.
Oh, shit. Look how old this nigga is. Is that for y'all? Look how old this nigga's older than me. This old has-been ass nigga. Gray, his hair all broke, all fucked up. Probably some old raggedy ass car. Probably in the same kind of old car I just bought in Kenya. Talking shit. Talking shit. I'm going to watch
right now. That's why I would not my one you old told because you
he's not gonna stick his dick in some old woman. We're gonna allow you, son, washed up, stank looking dude looking like he ain't bathed in a week, stick their dick in anybody. Huh? I don't want you, of all people, I was talking about, I think he's still a weed head, but he's broke, living back in the slums, trying to get some advice from somebody about who he's not gonna fuck. Listen, you in Miami, so I'm sure you out there paying for booty. You paying for some booty. It's as fucked up as you look, because your fame is gone. Nobody knows who you are. You ain't had a hit in 27 years. So is Joey. You talking crazy. You ain't had a hit in 27 years. And since you're a moron, we know there's nothing else that you could have done in your life to parlay your little your low budget rap career into something bigger. You couldn't parlay that to something bigger because, like I said, you are a moron. Look how bad this motherfucker is. Look how bad, and this motherfucker's body so fucked up. We talking about the women. This fat bastard here, he'll be dead in about 2 or 3 more years. Look how sickly this nigga look. Joey put it on pause. Look how sickly this nigga look. He all sick. How sickly. I tell you gotta work in the game. See, and that's how they destroy our community by putting morons like him.
I think we lost Kid. I don't know.
You hear me, Joby?
Yes.
Okay. Some AI popped up. I'm like, what the hell is this? What's going on? Phone just started talking to me in my ear. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Hey, my man, I'm going out to Trick Daddy. No good ass. So, look at this sickly looking nigga here. So, he's mad that we're trying to clean up. And that's, I told you, the Jays, the cats would have took these ghetto Negroes, these ignorant Negroes, and made them the face of our culture. And they want to keep this bum as degenerate culture as the norm. But he's hoping he can get a job somewhere eventually. I don't know what he's gonna do. This is a moron. And so you get all the disheveled and especially the young black girls are going crazy. In that you just jealous, you better stop talking about it, blah, blah, blah. Because and it's going to be by force. We're going to take the culture back and put these ghetto niggas back in the ghetto. Understand that? We got to take these project niggas and put them back in the projects where they belong. Not out in front as representing black people no more. That's the end of it. That's a wrap. So if we got to go to war with these project niggas, then that's just has to be done. These ratchet broads and ratchet ass dudes that the cats with the hats put out there as a representation of us, we got to say no more. And that causes a civil war within the black community is long overdue. But we got to put these ratchet ass ghetto motherfuckers back in the ghetto and keep their ass there. and not on TV, not on BET, not on that. As a representative of us, everybody think we have crazy. I see these goofy Africans making some videos. Look at this, their culture. This is in their genetics. I see some goofy Africans talking about this bad behavior. These ghetto motherfuckers is in our genetics. I was gonna go after him. I said, "Nah, I'm on his live." I'm about to say, "Hey, bring me up, you goofy Africans, so I get this work." But anyway, this can't be the image that we put out there. That's why. You see how quick he jumped on it. Because this Southern Negro, I said it started with us, started with the West, but the South took it over for the longest time. The South took what the West did, what we did in California, and made it completely degenerate with morons like this. So, you know, this is a dude was talking about popping mollies, pills, and all whatever kind of goofy song he did 27 years ago. This idiot had like 1 year of hits, and that was it. You know, I don't know what he does now. He probably sits there in Miami, sucks dick on the corner with his fat ass. Wow. It's unhealthy ass. Go ahead, Joe.
Outdated. The game done passed you by.
The game.
Do you think y'all Miami give a fuck about you don't like her record?
You
take our time to go on social media to down talk a girl. We've been talking negativity in every music, every song. First of all,
so he just admit we've been talking negativity in every song. Yeah, it started with your fucking hobo, sickly looking ass. Yeah, so that's what we're trying to clean this up, dummy. We're trying to now regulate, say we can't allow this to be representing black people. Because it's gone too far. That's what we're saying. But you've been immature, right? You've been immature like a child because, look, I told you, a lot of black people in America have been under a state of arrested development. Most black men, most black women have not gone past the age of 15. And this moron's mind, he's about 15. He's an idiot. And that's what they wanted to portray us out there. And why they gave this goofy homeless ass Negro a couple rap songs 28 years ago, right? This washed up ass moron here. He's all upset. You can't tell her not to do this. And I'm trying to see if I can go. And she talked to my old fat ass. She don't know who I am. But I say, hey, young man, I'm Trick Daddy. She wasn't even alive when you had a hit, nigga. I mean, I know, but you know, I'm still the tricker. I want to trick. You know, I'm still tricking on hoes. right. So this backward ass moron here. But go ahead, Joe.
Before I even started doing music, and I've been doing it 30 years. I'm about you.
See,
say something about
he said he been doing about 30. No, sir. You had 1 year. They gave you some hits. You've been doing 30 years of garbage. Nobody's heard of your ass in 30 years. Hey, kill me. I've been out here doing it for 30 years. No, sir. You have not. Nobody's been playing your ass in 28 years. You had 2 good years. That's your 30 years. If I gave you 20 years ago, you had a couple hits. Okay, so we gave 2 years before that when you were starting. After that, you've been washed up for the last 28 years. Okay, so you haven't been in the game for 30 years. I don't know what the fuck you been doing the last 28. And don't nobody else know. If I say this name to Joby don't know what this is. Joby, you know who Trick Daddy is?
No, I was to say I don't know who the heck.
See? And Joby knows everybody. Joby knows our people. We don't know these. You know, Coco Brown. These other people, we don't even know them. So Joby don't even know you. You've been doing it for 30 years. She don't know you because you've been washed up for 28 of them. You've been washed up for 28 years, nigga. So, no, man, what are you talking about? You been doing music in your basement with your mama? What music you talking about? He said, you thought he died, Samuel? I thought he was dead. He might as well be dead because ain't nobody heard of his ass in years. Let y'all come out and get some relevance off something somebody's saying. Go back in the hole you creeped your fat, nasty ass out of. Go ahead, Joby.
That little young lady alone, because if you see how pretty she is, you don't look like her, so it giving me hate a little bit.
So,
You see how fine she is. You ain't shaped like her.
right.
You don't shape like me.
Yeah.
If you shape like me, you do not
You shit like
have
him.
no
You know he's fat.
on the ground.
Sloppy.
You don't have a dog in the fight. You be getting on the social media,
Not about
down
her
talking to
shape.
this young lady who's doing something positive and successful. You got to raise your own kids. If you let music raise your kids, that's your
He making his see this
bad,
and this was
bad.
and this was out here. We made this hobo project nigga a star. Well, maybe a semi. He never was a big star, right? He had some success, like I said, about 28 years ago. So we let this hobo project nigga. Now he thinks he can represent black people. Shut up and go back to the hole you crawled your weak ass out of. You've been broke for years. You've been broke. You didn't take it like any other moron. You didn't take the little bit of money you made and parlay that into something. You're riding around in your broke up old jalopy ass car. I'm talking crazy when you know you got to go pay rent. It just passed July the 1st. Then you got to go pay some project rent. You know you ain't got no money. But go ahead, Joe.
Bruh, always talking about, man, let the girl get her motherfucking money. All the negative records in the world that came out and people have made plenty money off of it. Y'all want to talk down on the young lady?
He said all the negative shit. That's right. We let it go along. We let it go on too long with goofy fat bastards like you. You know, you motherfucker probably old. Probably like he's 75 years old. Probably like 51. Niggas my age.
Stop.
Old ass sickly
nigga.
She
climbing the charts every day.
Crime a charge that we don't own. What are you talking about?
Hello.
Crime a charge didn't help your ass. You broke and fucked up and fat. What are you talking about?
And spin that shit. Again, shout out to Young Miami. Bag right now. You talked about a bag, the hottest record in the fucking world. Not just the country, the hottest record in the world. They singing this shit in China, in Russia, Ethiopia, goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Young Miami.
And destroying our image worldwide. But see, you're too stupid. You're a project nigga. You're a moron. And you have arrested development, sir. You have the mind of a 15-year-old child. Think it's good that somebody saying disrespectful shit in China as they look at you fucked up. I say, these are nigga culture. This is nigga culture. Oh, talking about robbing and stealing and spend some shit. You're too stupid to evaluate that, sir. You're a moron. Right? So we don't need you speaking. We need you to go back into whatever project you live in Miami, put the damn bottle back to your mouth, smoke dope. You said you smoke dope because you are dope. Go back and smoke your dope and drink your goddamn beer till you die, nigga. You sickly. You look at your face. You'll be dead in a few years, right? As you promote this filthy ass music. You'll be dead in a few years. So just go away in your fucked up car. No, you was on the charts 28 years ago. You was on the charts. I can't remember what the songs all were because it's 28 years ago. Oh yeah, one called there was a song called I'm a Thug, because I'm a thug. I don't know, because I'm a thug, right? That's this goofy nigga here. That's what the song I remember. That's like 27 years old. 28. So that's what the song I remember this dude made. Because I'm a thug or some crazy stuff. But your career didn't last long, sir. So you're back in the project, drinking fucked up cheap liquor, eating bad food because you're fat and fucked up. Go back there and shut up. All right, go back there and shut up. He's booting disease. I mean, see, disease. He's diseased. Like you ain't telling motherfuckers really diseased in his face. This motherfucker is diseased.
Hey, I've been told to choose the Lord to stop the gangster lifestyle too. You know?
That was a joke. What's your name? That was a joke. That was in the gangster lifestyle.
I'll do that. I'll really do that. Don't worry. I'll get Jesus to, walk with me in this light of life.
That was a joke, man. That was a joke.
But anyway, as we switch to the conversation, starting of course with the first video you shared of the young black guy, because he's not a child.
Yeah, no, well, he's 18. He's a child. He's 17 going 18. So that's a child. As your brain does develop till you're always 25, so it's still a child. But this is a cautionary tale that we always said over and over again. It's happened over and over again. So I got to blame the parents because you should know not to send your child alone with any of these people. And they don't want to believe that the animalistic genetics they have, and they're going to see your child as prey man or girl, boy or girl. No, you send them with a bunch of girls, those like black girls going to turn up dead. A bunch of white boys turn up dead. And you know they're involved in it because they never came back and said nothing about them being missing. If you guys don't know, this going to tell you, they completely erased all their social media. They don't want to be implicated with nothing because you know they were talking shit. They're being white. You know they talk shit about this boy. That fake friendship shit. So all their social media has been erased because they've already got lawyers. Because they know. The story don't make sense. But this is gonna be unsolved mystery. I hate to tell you guys, your black family, you're not getting justice. This is Mississippi. Mississippi? Of all places in the United States? I mean, granted, you wouldn't get no justice nowhere else. But Mississippi, definitely not. And they've already lawyered up. You know there was a lawyer that told them erase all their social media? Today, they didn't come forward and say, oh, let us help you find them. Oh, they all said they're not sad because they're the ones fucked them up. Okay? We know that they're the ones got his ass. Right? Mom and daddy, you're in an all-white school mostly. You're only token Negro. You're fucking with the white women, the little white girls that get jealous. And all remember, they said he went to go see a girl. You know she wasn't black. So the little white boys getting jealous that you're dating their little girls. You're putting your dick in their little girls. And their girls that they desire, the girls that they want. You're putting your big black dick in them. But you think they're your friends? Huh? You're going to meet some girl that one of these guys wanted and didn't want them? You being black too? Huh? Getting real. This is getting real talk here. All right? Parents should taught you this. You're looking at you, talking about you're going to put your big black dick in the white girl? Huh? Yeah? This is real. And they're like, they all look, this nigga think I'm put a dick. Girl don't like my, I don't know why she choosing his ass. I don't even like it. So, they smile in your face while they set your ass up. Once again, ask your ass with all the white people. Like, what? You did what? You was a grown man doing that? What? You sound crazy as cat shit to me. You sound crazy. You sound like you out of your fucking mind. And you went across the border up into Wyoming? You think you crackers, you went to Wyoming with these motherfuckers? What? Man, are you high on some drugs? Are you a new fool? You're not an old fool, you're a new fool. But this right here is sad. And it's a cautionary tale, right? It's a cautionary tale that black people, stop saying and think you have friends. This is a cautionary tale. I don't care what you say. You want to be politically correct and watching all this nonsense about that they're not all bad bullshit. You live in the real world or your fantasies. That politically correct shit. No, we live in the real world. So you teach your children these are predators. So that's what they are. That's why everybody's impoverished, because they are predators, because of their genetics. This is real. These are predators. Parasites on people they prey. So, like I said, I told you guys an incident with my youngest son and the white kids. I had to bring them aside to cry, and I didn't care about them crying. I said, I had to sit them down and say, hey, do you trust me? You're a young kid. I trust you, daddy. Okay. You think I would lie to you? You think I would do you wrong? You think I got your best interest at heart? Yeah, I think you have my best interest. Okay, so trust me. It might hurt now. I can never let you be alone with these people. Okay, they like they friends. I know you get it. I get that. But trust me, they're not to be trusted. Okay, so we'll bring them over here. So, you can have me over to your room where I can watch their ass. But you can never go over there and be alone with these people ever. Okay. So let's stop them from crying. Okay, yeah, I think that's right. It's a hard no. Hard no. You ain't got to explain to them. You say, I'm not allowed to spend the night over there. I don't know why. Dad just told me no. That's it. That's all you need to know till you get old enough to understand what it's about. That's all you need to know. You try to talk to your children because you don't want them to be, they're going to be hurt. They're not going to understand because they're children, right? You start sit them down, talk to them in a way which they can understand them. The answer's still going to be no. I don't give a fuck. The answer's still going to be no at the end of the day. But you do try to give your child an explanation so they can understand where you're coming from. That's not just trying to hurt their feelings, right? Because at the end of the day, the answer's still for me. The answer's still going to be a hard no. Hell no. No. See, I ain't got to cry like these people and bury my babies. See, so I don't have to cry like these people. Like, oh, they crying all along. And we see our son walk through the door. You should know he went with the white people and coming back through your damn door. That's a hard no for me. Because remember, Joey did the thing like 2 years ago about the black girl who went to do a sleepover. They were grown, remember? They did a sleepover. This black girl did a sleepover with all these white girls. She ended up dead. Ain't none of them got charged, right? So they're already lawyering up. They already got lawyers now. They've already scraped all the internet, all the social media now. So they're involved in it. They're not trying to come out and try to help define what happened. They're trying to protect themselves so you can't find out what happened or what was ever said behind the scenes. All that's been wiped clean. So, hey, the fix is already in. I'm here to tell you people, his family, you're not getting no justice. You know he's dead and stinking, and you go out to mourn because you're not getting no justice. Not in Mississippi. There's no evidence. You got no evidence to connect those kids to that death. They say he came with us, we left, we ain't see his ass, and now he's dead and stinking. That's all we know. So you got no evidence to claim him, and they've already. So there's no circumstantial evidence because they erased all their messages, call him a nigger, all this other shit. That's all gone. So they see didn't like him. It's about some girl, some jealousy thing. That's all wiped clean. You don't know. That's speculation. You're saying now. Now what you're saying is all speculation. You don't got no evidence to say that one of those guys was jealous. We know they were. He was going to meet some white girl. And it's always some jealousy when you're putting your big black dick in a white girl and another white man want her. As kids, you know what time it is. Because you're a good player.
These are Nolan Wells' friends.
So
These are Nolan Wells' friends.
It's okay, Joe.
I don't know why it's doing that. Damn. Just a minute. Let me recue it again.
Okay, no problem.
I don't know why it's doing that.
These are Nolan Wells' friends that didn't remember anything, but they remembered to delete every single social media account that they
I
had.
remember now.
Them, his girlfriend, their parents, all the accounts deactivated and wiped clean. All of them. Jax, Wyatt, Warren, Morgan, jail. Jail for everyone. Because you know, they're already circling the wagons. They're already lawyered up. But wait, their parents are doctors, lawyers, and judges. This is the father of one of his friends. And this is the stepmama, Ashley Cole. Court judge for Jackson, George, and Greene counties in the beautiful state of Mississippi has already deactivated her account. Deactivated all the have all unfollowed Nolan. And this is Katie, who's either a friend, close friend, or girlfriend.
They all unfollowed his ass too. He followed the man, the boy is dead. So there's no concern about his death. See how suspicious this is? But you can't prove nothing. In Mississippi, they're also the kids' parents were judges and lawyers too. That's why they knew all of a sudden when they got back, hey, we're gonna scrub the internet and all that shit. Right? So there's no empathy going to look at it as a loss. When their friends are lost, you'd be struck. If that was your real friend, you'd be caught up in grief. Oh my God, we haven't found Nolan. Oh man, we got called up. Remember, they never called the police. They said, oh man, my boy was out there. Nolan's gone. We can't find him. Let's call the police so we put a missing persons out. None of that. Go home, scrub the internet or all your damn social media. We called him a nigga. Somebody said, hey, with that white girl, and she know I like him, and she want that nigga dick. Yeah. all that incriminating shit was on social media. All of it. It's all been scrubbed. Huh? Why would you scrub it? If you're concerned about the boys missing. Wouldn't that be the first thing on your mind? Let's go find him. Find out what happened to him. Your first thing is to go scrub your internet footprint. I have to go get rid of my Facebook page, my Instagram page, my TikTok page. If I got a YouTube channel, get rid of that. Get rid of my X account, my Threads account. I'm taking all these goofy internet, my Kick account, all these goofy social media accounts. And then scrub. Because you know they didn't call his ass a nigga on more than one occasion. You know it. You know it. And they had no empathy or concern about him being missing out there in that ocean. Because they were going out to the Gulf Coast, out in the ocean. You know, you would think, man, did a shark get his ass? One of them sharks out there in the ocean get his ass? You'd be all concerned. You wouldn't be able to sleep if he was your real friend. And that's why you don't fuck around with these people by yourself. That's absolutely a hard no. I think my daughters understood that. I think my daughters only asked me one time. I didn't even have to say nothing to see my face. They never asked me again, ever. Fuck you doing? And if your mama tell you yes, that's still a no. If her stupid ass ever tell you yes, listen to me. That's no. I'll come back and find you I went. There's gonna be some problems up in this bitch. They said gonna be some furniture getting moved around in this house. That's a no.
Not the furniture. Damn, that's too much. Shit.
You said what, Joe? He said what, Joe?
Not the furnitures. That is too much, you know.
All right. With some furniture moving around up in this bitch.
Cooperating with authorities because all the other friends are lawyered up and circling the wagons and not helpful and not talking. The doctors and the lawyers and the judges' parents of these 5 have said that they would like privacy, please, at this time. But you know what? Name them publicly. No privacy and no peace for Eli, also known as Jax, Eric, Wyatt, Warren, and Morgan. What happened to Nolan? What did you do to Nolan? His phone came back safe, but he didn't? Why were y'all arguing? just minutes before he was reported missing. And y'all were continuing to party late into the evening. Other boats that were docked and parked next to yours saw y'all. But Nolan was missing.
So they seen the argument. So they seen the argument. You know exactly. You know they're involved. I'll go, Joey. You say what now?
There's a video that has been released just a few seconds ago of showing that there was an argument. I'll share that too.
Yes.
These are Nolan Wells's friends that didn't remember anything, but they remembered to deactivate every single social media account that they have. Them, his girlfriend, their parents, all they were deactivated.
You know they're arguing. How dare you put your big black dick in this white girl? Huh? Your dick can't go on that white coochie I want. Yeah? That's how it goes in high school. America, just that open and real. Ain't no African shit. Oh, I don't know if I like the girl. I'm not sure. No. I don't want your big black dick in a white girl. Hey, bro, she like me, bro. You know, the kids all say bro now. She like me, bro. Ain't my fault she like me, bro. I don't want you talking to her. I told you, nigga. But she like me, bro. Go ahead,
Wyatt. Morgan, jail for everyone. Because you know they're already circling the wagons. They're already lawyered up. But wait, their parents are doctors, lawyers, and judges. This
no evidence,
is the father of his friends, and this is the stepmama, Ashley Cole. Court judge for Jackson, George, and Greene counties in the beautiful state of Mississippi has already deactivated her account. Deactivated all the accounts, and they have all unfollowed Nolan. And this is Katie, who is either a friend, close friend, or girlfriend, who is supposedly, allegedly cooperating with authorities.
Yeah, so she's cooperating. Exactly, so she's cooperating because see, everybody wanted to put their penis up in Katie. Noah got to be the one to put his penis up in her. That's what's going on. How deep it gets. And they mad, you know, that Katie was giving up that booty to this nigga.
Not helpful and not talking.
The
doctors and the judges' parents of these 5 have said that they would like privacy, please, at this time. But you know what? Name them publicly. No privacy and no peace for Eli, also known as Jax, Eric, Wyatt, Warren, and Morgan. What happened to Nolan? What did you do to Nolan? His phone came back safe, but he didn't? Why were y'all arguing just minutes before he was reported missing? And y'all were continuing to party late into the evening. Other boats that were docked and parked next to yours saw y'all. But Nolan was missing.
Yeah, well, he chose to go out with them savages.
The truth shall come to light. These are Nolan Wells's friends that didn't remember anything.
Oh, not again, Joe. We already heard that. That's not.
Oh, okay. It's repeating itself. I didn't know. But okay, yeah, we have the second one here.
In the world and what it is, not in what it is. Period, point blank. Now, Nolan Xavier Wells should have been able to hang out with his friends on the 4th of July on a boat onto an island in Mississippi. But in the world in which it is, you can't let him go on a boat and be the only black child on that.
No.
I'm sorry. Like this is it's hard for how many times have we seen this? How many times have we seen this situation? Y'all remember that black lady that went to that sleepover or whatever the fuck that was? And I think it was Georgia. And they took that creepy, eerie picture, and then she turned up, you know what I'm saying, dead the next day. Husband worked for like the FBI, some crazy ass shit like that, covered it up. Like how many times have we seen these situations and instances when the token black motherfucker ends up gone, ends up missing, ends up dead? And y'all continue to do this shit. Like, it's hard for me to find sympathy in this situation. And this is a failure upon his mother. She failed this boy. Hard, like, I just, like, this is something he should have been taught. This is something he should know as an 18-year-old about to go off into adulthood. His mother should have taught him this. His black mother should have taught him this, but no, because he's an athlete. He hangs around, bro. This. You can't do this. I'm sorry. I know we don't like to see color and we like to believe it. You cannot allow your children, your little black children, to be in these. It's one thing if there's a mixed group of friends. Your child, any black, but you cannot be the only black person in the group. That's just not safe by any means. Sorry, it's not. I don't care how long you know these motherfucking white folks. I don't care how many beers you done chug with them, how many stories you cannot be around, because when push come to shove, 9 times out of 10, even if they are a quote unquote good white person, when they get around them mothers, 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna stand up for you. They're not gonna defend you. They're not gonna look out for you. When the rubber meets the road, they're gonna fold 9 times out of 10. I'm sorry, that's just how it goes. They can come around us and be the only white person and walk out perfectly fine. We do not get to. We oftentimes
we don't kill them.
Because I guarantee you, now that a girl was probably involved, jealousy was involved, all types.
Of course, I said jealousy.
But maybe he just got lost out there in the island. He in the woods somewhere.
Yeah,
just stranded. Hopefully that's the case. But
it's jealousy.
Not. Like I just talked about this, where we have to equip our young black boys specifically with how to navigate this shit, how to navigate the world, how to navigate, you know what I'm saying, or quote unquote play the game. You got to be smart, bro. Because we don't get the luxury, unfortunately, of taking L's and half stepping and bullshit.
Not knowing.
You have to be tactical. You have to be precise. As a
this
black
country
man.
In your life,
it's just the way of the world. I know it's unfair, but that's just what it is. Because one mistake and you could end up like this. Trusting the wrong motherfuckers, you'll end up like this. But this right here is just something that was completely avoidable. You know what I'm saying? Like my son just wanted to go out for 4th of July to some pool party, little girl or whatever. And I was just like, nah, you can't go, bro. It's 4th of July. People, police gonna be out, drunk drivers and shit like that. I don't need you out there in the streets. Y'all can hang out on another day, on a Saturday, another pool. You just go over there, swim, whatever. Y'all go to the movies. Something. I said, but not today. Not today. I'm not even going out today. And it's just small things like that are the types of things you have to protect your children from. Teach your children.
Exactly. The answer is no.
I think we were talking about something even earlier today here about on the reaction time. It was about some event that was going on and how women are behaving, and we say the same thing. The women, how they're behaving, it comes from basically how they were raised. You can tell from some of the way they're behaving from how they were raised, rotten behaviors and all that. Like, hey, so sadly, the young boy could have been protected from a very young age, but when you have a group of parents who also have the same mentality, it's given the someone, the lady who died in Tanzania, I've forgotten her name. It's
of course, exactly, that kind of family, exactly. Whatever her name was, the group of lady got hung on her door. Yeah, whatever her name. Yeah, exactly, her goofy mama. Exactly it. And that's dangerous in this country to pretend that you don't live in a racist country, and these are not the dictates of a specific group towards your group, is dangerous. So if you don't raise your children to at least acknowledge that, Joe, but you okay? You're setting your children up to be murdered. That just is.
Exactly. That is so true.
You will never know what happened to your black baby around all white people. I'm so tired of you self-hating coons feeding your kids to the fucking wolves. In the 400 years the history that we have on this fucking country, what possessed you as a black parent to ever think it's safe to send your child with all white people? Are you fucking okay? Y'all constantly feeding our black kids to the fucking wolves so you can be part of this fucking secret society, this sick ass fucking society. And look what fucking happens. And I don't give a fuck how long they knew each other and how long you knew the family. Bitch, I guarantee you won't never know what happened to your baby, because white people stick the fuck together all the time. You will never know what happened to your black baby around all white people.
As I said, you're never gonna know.
Y'all motherfuckers start going to jail. If you fucking send your black child anywhere with all white people, you need to start going to jail for neglect. Because it's neglectful. It's selfish. It's unsafe. Are you guys fucking sick? Are y'all okay? I'm tired of y'all fucking coons. It's not okay. And I don't give
I bet even a lady on crack, knows better shit. I don't know. But I think even someone on crack knows better, like not to mess around with the white people and, protect your child. I don't know.
Fuck if the little boy was mixed or not. Whoever the black parent is need to go to fuck the jail. You ain't never going to know what happened to your fucking baby. Never.
Yep. Then we have this one, the fourth one.
Why are black men so fucking stupid? They found this 18-year-old boy named, I think it's Nolan Wales. Body washed. They found his body in a lake or something in Mississippi.
Lake or something in the ocean, stupid.
With his friends. Yeah. Look at his fucking friends.
Fucking friends.
And he black. He got to be the stupidest motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Your family's stupid too. I'd never go on no trip with a bunch of white boys. You got to be insane in the fucking membrane to be that fucking stupid. I will never. I don't give a fuck how close of a friend y'all have been friends since elementary school. I'm not going on no trip with a bunch of fucking white boys. Sometimes I don't feel sorry for the black men like this. I just fucking don't.
I do because he's a child.
I would never allow my son to have a bunch of white fucking friends. No. They all the fucking same. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But you do got people out here that hang around with all they white boys, man. Fuck that. It's always a black man. It ain't never vice versa the other way around, is it? 3 black dudes with a white dude and the white dude come up missing. You don't never hear no shit like that, dude.
Nope. We don't kill him.
Bruh, whatever happened to you, maybe it was an accident, whatever happened. But the fact that you was with 3 white boys, yeah, I can't wait to see what the fuck come out of this. Because you got to be dumb as fuck. And in Mississippi, that's even worse. And in Mississippi. Again, I wouldn't hang out with a bunch of white boys any fucking way. But if you did do it somewhere like in Chicago, motherfucker, New York. You know what I'm saying? Los Angeles.
Not Mississippi.
I know motherfucking southern states. Is you fucking insane? But again, I bet it was some shit that happened in the background that we don't know about. Maybe it'll come out. Maybe it won't come out. But he's an idiot for being with a bunch of white boys in Mississippi. Period.
Nobody get the evidence.
Period. So let me share this, which shows the video circulating. They're saying that the law enforcement is investigating the new viral video. That
Mississippi law enforcement. Good luck with that. The Mississippi law enforcement is investigating. Yeah, the same state that Joby showed you had the bodies of black people buried outside the police house. Yeah, those police. They had bodies buried out in the backyard of black people. They're going to investigate the situation. I'm going to do my psychic guess. The stars have told me they're going to say there's nothing to see here and fuck you niggas. That's what the ancestors then told me. They're going to say fuck you niggas. It ain't nothing to see here and keep it moving. Thank you, ancestors. They fighting over there. Okay. That's not long enough to make. See, what do you get from that? Anybody say, oh man, we talking about, us being late. You know, that's no evidence. So shit, I don't know.
Sorry.
In a week, they gonna tell you to go about your business, and that's the end. You know what? You got no evidence about them saying anything about them because all the internet has been scrapped. I'll go ahead, Joe.
Stop going on motherfucking vacation with these white folks. Your white friends call you, say, hey, bud,
You ain't
what's
going
up?
vacation.
Hey, you ain't going
No way.
vacation? No. 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 Hell no. Y'all keep going on them vacations, and they keep coming back home, and we can't find you. You got to tell them white people no right now.
Tell them no forever.
Not all of them, but some of them you got to tell them no. I teach William why I'm going out there in the ocean for.
And him being black, he probably couldn't swim. Remember they say he didn't have no safety vest, which is a crime on any boat like that. There's supposed to be enough safety vests for everybody. That's a crime right there, from not having a safety vest going out into the ocean. All passengers have to have a working, functional safety vest. But him being black, hate to say it, even though he grew up by the ocean, I know Joe thinks everybody goes to the beach because he's by the ocean. He lives by the ocean. I bet he couldn't swim. I bet he couldn't swim. Go ahead, Joe.
Black teen goes completely missing while hanging out with white friends. This was during the 4th of July celebration. We have questions. Put up the picture full mask. This is according to Atlanta Black Star. They did a great job reporting on this story. Authorities in Mississippi now found a body after searching for a missing black teen who was last seen on the Gulf Coast with friends celebrating the 4th of July.
Up in the ocean, Gulf Coast.
Not been officially confirmed. Officials searching for the 18-year-old Nolan Xavier Wells, who was last seen around 3 p.m. on Horn Island near Ocean Springs wearing blue swim trunks, no shirt, and sunglasses. He is described as 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing 180 pounds. Jackson County Sheriff John Ledbetter told the Post that the body was found at about 8:45 a.m. Monday. And that, quote, it does match the description, according to the sheriff. Quote, the body was found in the water just offshore, just off the west end of the Horn Island, the sheriff revealed. Cajun Navy Incident Commander, Josh Gill, said in the video posted on Facebook early Saturday, quote, he was last talking to a girl on that north end.
Of course.
He went out to Horn Island with some buddies yesterday on the boat, and he has not been heard from in 24 hours. End quote. It's unclear if the teen, who's a wide receiver at Southwest Mississippi Community College, ever made it back to mainland. Quote, there were some people that thought he might have wandered off to the middle of the island, maybe into the lake. Brian Trasher with the United Cajun Navy told WLOX, there's cactuses, which is cacti is what he means, and a lot of thorny bush. He would not have comfortably been able to make it to the middle of the island. He probably would have turned around and went back to the beach. End quote. Nolan's mother pleaded on Facebook, quote, his father, Elmore Wansley, and I are not okay. We have so many questions. Our hearts are breaking. We keep waiting for Nolan to walk through that door with this beautiful smile and a joke, of course. We just pray our son is alive and safe. Again, we are looking for any pictures, video footage around 4:30 p.m. or later. Please only DM me if you have information, quote, bring home Nolan. We want to help this family. If it's information they need and you have some of that information, perhaps you saw something that they currently do not have at the sheriff's office. If you have any information, call the Jackson County Sheriff's Department at 228-769-3036.
Yeah, call them. Call them. I'm sure they'd be helpful. Remember also in Mississippi, where I'm at, I'm almost in Philadelphia. Remember they had a black kid who white people were chasing him in the state I'm in a couple weeks ago. Ran to the police station, said he needed help because these white people were trying to kill him. They said, so what? And sent his ass, said, you got to get out of here. Sent him out. And they found him, remember, his body all chopped up in the woods. Oh, just like it happened over in Georgia. So they found his body, when they left the police station, his body all chopped up in the woods. And they said, remember, he committed suicide. He chopped his own fucking body up. You know, it's like magic. Now you can chop your whole fucking body up. So good luck and talking to that, whatever that part was, that the coast, whatever that shit's called, something goes down there, police department. Good luck with that. See how far you get with that. Go ahead, Joe.
Come up, obviously. One, he's an athlete. He's an athlete and happens to be an athlete at the collegiate level. So you have a sharp mind. You have an able-bodied individual.
He wasn't sharp enough not to go with all them white kids.
Naturally, because of some of the racial tensions we've seen, given circumstances like this,
exactly,
where a group, an interracial group, let's put it that way, will go out, water is involved, or some type of scenario where they're away from the beaten path. And all of a sudden, somebody doesn't come back. The family wants answers. We have questions that are indisputable. We don't have all the pieces of the information. The sheriff's office, they seem to have concluded based on some of the preliminary responses from the sheriff. We take that with a grain of salt. Until there's an official conclusion.
The sheriffs have already said, he already said the sheriff, he don't take it. The sheriff's already says nothing to see here. I already told you, it's Mississippi, and that's a nigga. And the answer is we don't know shit, and that's the end of it. He's dead and stinking. Let the parents come get his body and bury his ass. And that's it. And that's a wrap. That's all that we know. That's it. That's it. And stop worrying and stop bothering these good white folks with your bullshit. You know, we won't want to tell you what it really is. You tried to stick your nigga dick in a little white girl. We wasn't having it in Mississippi. Go ahead.
Or at least a conclusion that we're satisfied with. So if you have any information, please make sure you contact that local office. Our hearts and prayers are with the family and friends of this young man.
Yeah, so that's the video. And just
that was the last one.
Comments, let me share.
You don't have to take on anything. And this is one of those situations that I choosing not to take on. I won't get into the weeds, but this is the one thing that this story made me want to share with you guys. time as Black people that we begin to play the offense. What do I mean by play the offense? Honestly and truthfully, stay out of the company of white people. That's really all I got. And I'm not trying to imply that all white people are bad, but it is just easier to stay out of the company of white people when you can. Some of y'all wear it as a badge of honor that you send your children to all white schools. That is not a badge of honor that your daughter is the only Black girl in the class.
Exactly. It's like a Black mentality, you know. Oh, my kids study in a white all school, you know, I'm better than the rest of your Black.
It's like, after that, I want you to find the video. Say when Malcolm X says, "I'm the only white person out here on my job. I'm the only white person out here where I live at." So after that, I want you to type that in TikTok or YouTube. Say when Malcolm X says, "I'm the only Black person out here." It'll pop up. Exactly, like it's a flex.
Kidogo too, just kidogo. Let me cue that. All right.
It is just easier to stay out of the company of white people. I know that it's not possible in all instances. I know your kids want to be in sports and they want to be in all these different things. And some of us live in very, very, very diverse neighborhoods. Stop letting your children go in white folks' house unsupervised. Stop sending your children unattended to white folks' birthday parties and they the only Black child there and there's 13 other little white kids. And I'm not saying don't let your children play with white children. What I'm saying is let them play with them in your yard, so you can watch them, so you can facilitate what's going on, okay? Put your children in soccer on the Black side of town.
That's
Send
what
your
I
children
said.
to Black high school. Send your children to HBCU.
As long as you can supervise that shit, like I said, they can come over here, Sean. You can't go over there. That's an absolute no. That's a hard no. Okay? I need to see what the fuck is going on.
It's one less thing to have to deal with. Life.
It's like another video. I think there's another video I was watching too on TikTok. This lady, she had a neighbor who, of course, was white, and then there were like two little sisters, and then they came that day. She never used to allow her kid to go outside to play. So that day, the neighbor's kids came, and then they asked if they could play with the daughter, and that is at their backyard, not actually like the Black kids' backyard, the white kids' backyard. So they went to the house, and then a few minutes later, the lady says she stopped hearing the kids playing. She couldn't hear the sounds. Then, long story short, she went and found her child was somewhere in a well. She had fallen in a well, and the kids had actually done it. The kids pushed her to that well. I think I'm gonna see if I can find the video and share it. It was really crazy, man.
It's already complicated.
That's why you're supposed to say no. Now your kid all down the well. Hope the kid didn't die, did it?
Yeah, she died. It was actually.
Oh shit! See?
Yeah, she's like, my kid was missing, but I just found out the backyard of my neighbor, and she's dead. And it's the two girls who did it, literally.
Ain't no need in going around and adding no extra complication to it by keeping the company of white folks, okay? And for my white followers out there, especially the one that was on the cruise with me, shout out to Philly Whitefish. I'm not saying that all white people are bad, and I'm not trying to imply that they're all bad. I'm simply saying we, right now in this time, we don't have the luxury of being able to sit back and filter out which one is bad and which one is good. We don't have the time. Just stay the hell away from all of them, especially ones that you don't know, especially in public. Mind your Black business, keep to your Black self, and keep your children in Black environments.
Period.
I had a question. Y'all not teaching y'all kids to stay out of grown folks' business? Is it just me? Am I the only one that kept that one thing? Maybe a few other things, but that one main thing. Stay out of grown people business. And when I say stay out of grown people business, meaning when I'm talking to my friend or an adult.
I told my son when he was younger, when he started dating, not to bring home no white girls. Does it sound racist? No. And let me tell you the reasons why I said don't bring home any white girls. First of all, raising a young Black man as a single Black woman without the father in the picture is extremely difficult, because you have all these fears and these worries, and there's only so much you can do as a mother, as a woman, when raising a man. The first reason, as I think back as to why I said that, I was just following a pattern of things that I heard from the women before me, like my nana, my aunties, my mother, my older cousins, my older sisters, and so forth. Even though they married out, some of them, not all of them, some of them married outside their race. But I really meant it at that time, you know, as a young mom. I was 17, I was a teen mom, and I just felt like if he were to bring home, and what I mean by bring home, I meant marry, okay? I meant marry a white girl. I was still afraid for him to date a white girl. Not really other races, but just the white girls. It's just so hard for them to understand what a Black man really goes through. And again, this is my logic when I was about, if he was a young teenager, I had him at 17, about 27, 28 years old, okay? This is so many years ago. And the other day he came to me and we were talking, and he was like, Mom, do you remember telling me not to bring home any white girls? And I was kind of embarrassed. I was low-key embarrassed that I even said that, because at the end of the day, you know, it's all about...
I don't know why you're embarrassed, lady. That's what you're supposed to do. My people, I was like, nah, I changed people. Get out of here, lady. So that's out of here. It's okay to create another animal and bring them to the world who are going to hate you and your people, which mulattoes do. Get your goopy ass out of here. Take off that hat, because it's fucking your brain up. Oh, you ain't got no sound on that, Joby.
No sound, but let me reshare it again. Quickly.
Oh, my fault. I mean peaches.
So-called Negro, Mr. X. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked me that too, because when you ask a person his nationality and he says German, it identifies him with a nation called Germany.
Right.
If you ask him his nationality and he says French, it identifies him with a nation called France. If he says English, it identifies him with a nation called England.
Right.
Now, if you ask him his nationality and he says Negro, what has it identified him with?
Only the color of his skin.
But no, Negro is a Spanish word, not an English word. And here in the school curriculum in this country, they have taught us that black is something derogatory. So most Negroes take offense when referred to as black. But
except in Africa.
But understand. But at the same time, they say that the word Negro means black in Spanish. And they say that if Negro means black in Spanish, then all of the black Spanish-speaking people in South and Central America would also be called Negroes. And if you call a Puerto Rican or a Cuban or a Mexican or somebody who is black a Negro, he takes offense. A Spanish-speaking black person will not accept the term Negro.
Well, I agree with you, Mr. X. The fact is that many people who make the same mistake about Negroes will speak of nationality and say that so-and-so is a Jew. That's a faith, not a nationality.
Negro is not a faith.
No, Negro is the color of a skin. A man, when you say that you resent, or Negroes resent the word black, I've had Tom Mboya here on a couple of occasions, and he tells me that in Africa, the word black is applied by them to themselves.
Yes.
There are the blacks or the Africans.
But not Negro.
No.
Negro carries with it a stigma.
Well, only because of the unfortunate propaganda through the...
They don't want to be called black now. I'm not black. I'm not black. I mentioned they used to call themselves black, but that became a stigma. So the Africans and the Caribbeans, they don't want to call themselves black. They're not black. But y'all, I want you to find the one when I guess it's gonna say it on this. When he says, he said, I'm the only black person out here. I'm the only black person in school. But go ahead, let's hit this.
That there will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together. And this type of thinking also will bring an end to the brutality inflicted upon black people by white people. And it is the only thing that will bring an end to it.
Before there was any such thing as a Republican or a Democrat, we were black. Before there was any such thing as a Mason or an elk.
Let me see if I can get that specific one. Says I'm the only black person. See.
Well, this was a terrorist organization that didn't just defend themselves from specific acts, but initiated acts of terrorism. Do you favor that in this country?
No, I think that the conditions that prevailed in Kenya forced the Mau Mau to take action. And any action that they took, even though it seemed that they were initiating it, actually it was a defensive action, and it was a reaction to the colonial powers.
See, the white man was calling back then, asking Malcolm X about the Mau Mau in Kenya. Are they terrorists? No. Let me go ahead.
Exploiting them.
Should you favor such an organization here?
Does white America favor the Ku Klux Klan or the Citizens Council? And as long as the government, police bodies, do nothing about the existence of white terror groups that are terrorizing blacks, then it's time for blacks to do whatever is necessary to put these white terror groups in their place. And I feel that a Mau Mau could wipe out the Klan in the north, south, east, and west, and wherever it exists.
Do you remember when Malcolm X said this about celebrities?
No, concerning the poll taken by...
I don't think I can find that specific one. I don't know if I...
We are on YouTube,
and we happen to
TikTok.
Go to YouTube and type in Malcolm X says, I'm the only black person on my job. That's it. You go to YouTube, type in, say, Malcolm X says, I'm the only black person on my job. And he'll say all of it. I'm the only black person in my school. I'm the only black person. And then that's some kind of a flex. You're a sick Negro, what you are. I'm the only black person that lives out here. You ain't never the Uncle Tom.
The outspoken Negro leader, Malcolm X.
Sir, what's the real reason why you two men split? Is it merely ideological, or is it personality? What else?
Probably personality. It was not the statement that originally was given by the movement when we split. It's more personality than anything else.
You've called people like Martin Luther King, who just got a Nobel Peace Prize, an Uncle Tom. Is this correct? First?
Well, I'd rather say that in the States, there's a law that has recently been passed, or a decision handed down by the court, wherein if you call someone an Uncle Tom, they can sue you for libel.
Well,
so I never refer to them as Uncle Toms. I would say that Uncle Martin is my friend.
Uncle Martin is your friend, yet you would disagree with his approach to what he wants to accomplish.
Definitely. If his approach would bring about what the black man in America needs to completely eliminate the problem that we have, I would say well and good. But I very much doubt that anyone who adopts the approach that Martin Luther King has been teaching to our people in that country can point to any meaningful gains that has actually served to solve the problem.
Black Muslims have sometimes, whether you have or not, and I think probably you have sometimes, it seemed to me, been preaching hate to meet hate.
I don't advocate any kind of hate.
But there's a lot of talk that sounds very much like it.
No, I think that the guilt complex of the American white man is so profound until when you begin to analyze the real condition of the black man in America,
instead of the American white man eliminating the causes that create that condition, he tries to cover it up by accusing his accusers of teaching hate. But actually, they're just exposing him for being responsible for what exists.
Well, that's something of an argument, but I've heard speeches made by some of the people of your group. I think I've heard you make speeches. It seemed to me that you were advocating what I would have to describe, I think, as violence to meet the serious injuries that have been done your people, with which I totally agree.
I don't call that violence. I don't in any way encourage black people to go out and initiate acts of aggression indiscriminately against whites. But I do believe that the black man in the United States and any human being, anywhere, is well within his right to do whatever is necessary, by any means necessary, to protect his life and property, especially in a country where the federal government itself has proven that it is either unable or unwilling to protect the lives and property of those human beings.
Just before Pierre takes it, you've got a pretty good fighter and the world's heavyweight champion lined up with you to help out. Yes, Pierre.
Well, Mr. X, I guess I call you that. Is that the proper appellation, yes. Mr. X? I'm wondering if you still believe, as I think you certainly did at the time you were allied to the Black Muslim movement, in a segregated black nation in North America.
I don't believe in any form of segregation or any form of racism. I'm against any form of segregation and against racism.
Am I right in saying that the Black Muslim movement, which you have left, did believe in that?
Well, Elijah Muhammad taught his followers that the only solution was a separate state for black people. And as long as I thought he genuinely believed that himself, I believed in him and believed in his solution. But when I began to doubt that he himself believed that that was feasible, and I saw no kind of action designed to bring it into existence or bring it about, then I turned in a different direction.
Are you still a Muslim yourself?
Oh, yes. I'm a Muslim. I believe in the religion of Islam, which believes in brotherhood, complete brotherhood of all people. But at the same time that I believe in this brotherhood, bullshit. I don't believe...
Which is a lie. Sorry about that. Malcolm was young, sorry, but shout out to Dr. Khalid Muhammad, who said also Malcolm was young. He believed in that bullshit before he got murdered, assassinated, to find out it's not a brotherhood of religion. It's racist as shit. It's fucking full of fake lies, and it's a fake-ass religion. But remember, he's young. He's only in his 30s. He's learning. We forget how young MLK Mount was. Remember, they murdered Malcolm at 35. He's only like 33 years old when this shit has been. So he's young. I can't believe how young this motherfucker was. He's like 33. So he's believing in all the brotherhood of Muslims. Muslims still had people enslaved. The white Muslims had Africans enslaved back in the 60s, and it was legal. At this time in Saudi fucking Arabia, when he's talking this fuck shit, it's legal to have black people as slaves in Saudi Arabia. So I don't get mad at him for being young and stupid. He's only like 33 years old. So there's no brotherhood amongst no fucking Islam. That's a goddamn lie. Shout out to Khalid Muhammad for pointing that out. You know, we gotta understand, even though they might be our heroes, he just a baby, 33 years old. You don't know what the fuck he talking about. But go ahead, Joe.
Desire for brotherhood upon those who aren't willing to accept it.
Of course, I think the Christians would say that they also believed in brotherhood. What did you say to that?
I'd say they believe in it, but don't practice it.
That'd be a pretty good answer.
Sir, when the muezzin goes up in the minaret twice a day, he cries to the world, there is but one God, and he is Allah. Do you deny that there is a Christian God?
The muezzin does this 5 times a day.
5 times, and I only heard him twice.
Well, you were fortunate to hear him twice. But he does this 5 times a day, and the same God that he says that he expresses the existence of is the God that the Christians profess to believe in themselves, and the God that the Jews believe in. One God, the creator of the universe. The Muslims believe in the God that created the universe, and I think the Christians do, and the Jews do. Now, as long as all of them are talking about the creator, the Jews may call him Jehovah, and Christians may have another name for him. Those who are Arabic speaking refer to him as Allah. Well, we believe in the same God.
Now, as the Muslim religion advances in the United States, are you modernizing it or sticking with the old faiths? For example, the complete segregation of the sexes.
I think that everything today on this earth is being modernized. religious principles and practices, as well as political and other things.
Now, when you went to Mecca, this is a very sacred and forbidden city. I tried to get to Mecca myself and certainly didn't make it, not being a Muslim. But how would they accept you as one? You're an American. There are few American Muslims.
This is true, and by being an American and not having not being able to speak the Arabic language, I did strike a snag, a very serious snag. But I was fortunate to have been pretty well known by the officials in Arabia, and they knew too that I had accepted Orthodox Islam. It had been highly publicized in the paper, and I became a guest of the state. I was a guest of Prince Faisal, the present King Faisal, and they made it possible for me to go before the committee, Hajj committee or Hajj court, who examines you.
Yeah, they want to use you. They want to use you, cause that's up. You guys don't. I talk. We can't.
You're breaking a little bit. We can't hear some of the words.
Go read the comments, Joby.
Okay, let me go to the comments. Shout out to everyone that's on the chat.
Let me go to the comments if you can.
Yeah, I see. Let me pick it up from no fight disagreements. Sister Monique Karibu. Shout out to everyone that's on the chat, literally. From the comments from here, we have John Mosquito was saying they only fought themselves to decide who's going to manage the country's independence for white daddy. And Samuel also says, I saw a Jamaican woman saying Africans and Asians need to leave Jamaica, not Haitians, but Asians, right?
Okay. Probably that's in Jamaica. I'm only talking about what happened in Bahamas. And I don't know what's going on in Jamaica. You have to tell us know, Samuel. I'm talking about in the Bahamas. The Bahamas are telling the Haitians, pack your shit. Get your ass out of here.
Shield. And then Jiba says, Ricky says, everybody needs to go back to their homeland and build. And Samuel says that's some South Africa level of stupidity. It's going to be a PSYOP being ran on black people right now. Yep.
Well, Ricky, it's time you go. Rick, it's time you go to this reservation and rebuild that shit. God damn it.
Can you believe Trump told the FIFA football president to overturn a red card on an American player with a phone call and did it? Wow.
And they did it. Yeah. That's how. And they did it exactly. That's how corrupt and crazy shit is. And they did it exactly right.
And Ricky says, if you're eating cheese steaks, you must be eating some human body parts. Hey.
I mean your left jaw, Ricky. You don't worry about that.
Wow.
I mean your left jawbone.
Oh shit. And says, and it was a woman that started the bullshit in South Africa too, which later we found out was funded by it wasn't real exactly. And Jibajaba says he does ebonics a disservice, wisdom trick, this own trick daddy. Oh, okay. And then John Moscow says is very ignorant. At least Rick Ross lost weight. That is Samuel. But John Moscow says Trick Daddy look nothing like his younger days. And,
I know, he looks terrible. Hey, that's what being poor does. Poor is worth living.
And then Ricky says, what about we country ghetto black with no proper grammar? I don't know about that. Samuel says, we gotta do in-house cleaning before we move forward. It is always them effing up our image, the ghetto and the ignorance mindset. And the drama says the Africans on TikTok be like your father and your mother too. When arguing with America. Yeah, it's like a term in our. I do that a lot. Please don't try like your mother. Okay, Because it kind of like gets on people's nerves, and I'm like, hey, if you really had that much, let me see you do some. Let me see you do something. Because your mother and your father should trigger you, especially your mother. Go suck your mama's tits or something. Don't play with me. Yeah, because men, especially when you reject men, they just love abusing you for no reason. I'm like, oh, okay, you want to do that?
Because men don't know how to deal with rejection, Joe. First of all, the most men are scared of women. So when you reject them, you ain't. See, and then it makes it even worse. Obviously you wanted the lady, so why are you gonna try to abuse her? You no good. You're no good, bitch. Who do you think you are?
Exactly. There's one who tried me some time back. I'm like, man, I got time for you, so let's go. Let's go. Otherwise, I'm not gonna rush going home. I'm walking, so let's go. You said something. Say it on my face now. You said what? Oh, okay, exactly. Your mama. Go suck your mama's tits.
Go suck at your. What? How they do it? How they do it? Jamaican? Suck at your mother. Suck your mother.
Suck your mother.
Yeah. Suck your mother. I know. I like what the hell does that mean? Suck your mother.
And someone says that's the same nonsense these people always say. I'm not a role model, while at the same time they are popular because people look up to them.
Look up to them. Exactly.
And we also have Fast D5 says, and why do you like that Poison rap music? Are you trying to become a rapper? I would have become a rapper, man. It's not as a fat dude messed with my singing career, so I lost interest. So yeah, I do love rap music and all type of music. I was listening to my piano before Keith, said I'm between Kenyans.
Kenyans getting punched in the head by South Africans. Even Kenyans all online. We're not gonna be playing your piano music up here. And they didn't say anything, but said we do, and we do love it. But we're gonna teach you South Africans a lesson.
Yeah, actually it's crazy because I just saw it when we were doing the show. I'm like, God damn, it's like you must have seen that video because the lady was like, we must ban Amapiano in Kenya. There's no
I didn't see her. I see a bunch of Kenyans saying it. Yeah. I didn't see that was a dude I heard saying that.
That was a lady. And then we also have Ghana. Ghana's refused Ramaphosa visiting the country. So hey, Ghana, no, we don't want to know Ramaphosa here, and I love that. So,
he was coming to visit. They told him no.
Yes. He told him no. And then thank you for the compliment, Jarake. And Ricky says yes. I have no remorse for Nolan family. How hell you live in South allowed your
exactly Mississippi. And Mrs. Exactly, Rick. I feel sorry. It's a life loss. I'm not as cruel as you Indian Rick. I'm not as cruel, but it is hard to find sympathy when you're in Mississippi. I don't know what you're thinking. So, but I do. You got kids, Rick. How you feel to lose one of your babies? Oh man. So I don't know. It's rough. Anyway.
We have KW John. Nice to see you. Says Trick Daddy has lappers and claims he's not African because he has never been to Africa. Someone says
that don't change your genetics.
Foremost, thank God for that Zoe. For Zoe, yeah, Zoe was a good trick daddy.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. We love some damn trick daddies, They must be you can't be smart and be a trick daddy at some point. You just gotta be dumb.
Well, that's what a trick is. A trick is dumb. A trick is the one paying for the prostitute. He's a trick ass nigga.
Nothing to do with prostitution about that.
I know. I'm just saying that's where the term came from, Joe. The trick is the one paying for the coochie.
Oh, okay.
Toby didn't even know that.
What? Shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. My type of trick. send me money, I go do shopping or something else. You know, that's the type of thing I like.
Yeah, you're still a trick. You're a tricky worse. You're paying money and you ain't getting the coochie. That's a bad trick. That's a bad trick.
Whatever says outside Pittsburgh, a Jamaican went hunting with a group and got a built in the head. Oh, a bullet.
Damn.
Shit. And they
Damn.
killed some friends.
Jamaican by himself, he gets a bullet in the head. He gets the bullet in the head. Hey, sorry, Mr. Jamaican.
Jaraka says black parents are producing fodder, and then Jiba says you are an idiot to flaunt a white woman in Mississippi. He effed up.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, you don't know exactly. Blonde and exactly. That's what I was saying. Yeah, in front of those white boys, you think it's gonna be alright to put your big black dick in this little white girl? Never gonna allow that?
And then Jiba Jaba says, what a waste of a white coochie and white acceptance. Goddamn. Shout out to the Royal Constrictor. Then we also have Jarake says that is called being on code. What these internet federal black agents be talking about. And then Kuja, unaweza kuja. Wait, sorry, that's Demore. Sorry about that. That's Demore. And then Jarake says delete everything. I can't hear you. You're breaking. Let me continue then. You let me know what you're saying again. You'll have to repeat that. I can't hear you. And then Jiba Jaba says the story will be he was drunk, fell overboard, and we panicked. Bet you of that. Ja Mosquito says, please don't let Jabi pronounce. It's Mississippi, Ja Mosquito. I can pronounce Mississippi. Don't play with me. You know, at first I couldn't. I'm not gonna lie. But now I can. Mississippi. You know, I used to call it Mississippi. I used to call it Mississippi, actually. I know, Mississippi. Yeah, it's Miss. I think I used to miss the Miss. So yeah, it's Mississippi, not Mississippi. So yeah, John Mosquito, thanks for your correction. Says, I've been seeing videos, this video everywhere on social media. Jackie says 9 times out of 10, they will be on code. And that's, take note, federal black agents. Ricky says mixed groups of friends. Look at what happens to Camelo, and they was mixed. Exactly. Jackie says integrationist mindset, even at that mixed group talk. And Jiba Jaba adding that correct. A white guy might be okay, but you never know who else is going to show up in the numbers. I do agree. Jackie says Dr. Kamau Kambon been stated everything and proposed solutions once and for all. And says having knowledge yet still looking like a stereotype and self-hatred. Self-hatred, yeah. Yeah. And then John Mosquito says, I've seen what they do to black babies in the nurseries and daycares. She's 100%. Yep. Man, those videos are always disturbing. Oh my God. Sometimes when I can't even finish watching the video, like I always feel so disturbed, like mentally, soul-wise. I'm just like, nah, how do you even do this? You know, it's really crazy. Jarake says separation, otherwise expect death. And then we also have Jarake says swimming basic battle training. Again, Black Fox thinks we are not sleeping in home.
I said, tell Demore to come on up. I told Demore to come on up, say hi to everybody.
Oh, okay. You told him, right? Oh, I tell him.
Everybody, no, I ain't tell him nothing. No, you tell him I'm driving. I can't.
Okay.
Since he's back from Russia. Come say hi to everybody.
Okay, I will. Samuel says they probably pushed him overboard and left him there to drown. And Jaraki says again.
That's what I'm thinking. Exactly. Why is he in the water without no vest? And the family's gonna tell you what, he didn't know how to swim. I bet he didn't know how to swim. Like Joby. Go ahead.
I know how to swim like Joby. I know how to swim. Don't be lied to. I know how to swim. Jaraki says again, he's celebrating 4th of July, and the family is the problem. Yes? Ushatoka? Oh, okay. Keith anasema ukamsalimie watu. Sawa. Sawa, natoka inafika. Sawa. Okay. He says he'll come tomorrow, not today. He said he'll come tomorrow, kindly, not today. He said I tell you that tomorrow, kindly, not today. But
damn, he can't bring his ass up the stairs.
I don't know. He's downstairs waiting for me. And then we have Jaraki says the black male homos love being around these caves. That's true. Most of these black homophiles are with the pale males. And then also says he's a product of the white cultures. Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva. What's that? Funky Dineva.
I don't know. Funky who?
Funky Dineva. Is it a funky diva? Dineva.
Oh, the Funky Divas?
I don't know. Funky Dineva. He wrote Dineva. And then someone says, remember that black girl a few years ago with a white roommate that was putting her toothbrush? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, put up in her booty, up in her butthole, and all that shit. Yeah, you putting doodle all that shit, and period, put it up in her coochie and shit. I'm like, how you didn't smell that shit? I ain't smell that shit. Yeah, she almost died. She almost died from them damn liquids.
I remember. Someone says it's just like how Asians are saying black people are spreading hate by spending money amongst themselves in America. And
amongst themselves, exactly.
I also see we have Light of Being Immortal. Shout out to you. And Jibajaba says talking with them is like playing tennis on a chessboard, back and forth while you gotta think 10 moves ahead. And shout out to 10 Speed. Nice to see you as well. And Sister Michelle.
Also, before I go out, I might go out again. I'm gonna miss back with Mississippi. I want to give a shout out to Jibba Jabba for the donation. Appreciate you, Jibba. I send you $30 donation. We need it. Appreciate it. Go ahead, Jibba.
Thank you, John Mosquito. You're really crazy. John Mosquito, you say the toothpaste covered up the smell. You're really crazy, you know. You
gotta put the toothpaste on it. When you put the toothpaste on it, you
That's disgusting. But yeah, so gonna wrap it up there for me. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Hit that like button and share these amazing conversations with your family and friends. Again, these conversations are what should educate your family and friends, you know, to help them keep black kids out of these cave beast people, literally. So have yourselves a beautiful day. Like and subscribe. Remember, you can literally support us in any way you can with little amount you have.
Hey guys, Joey's getting our car.
Yeah. I have a chauffeur for real today, Jiba Jabba. You know, you always tell me Joby is waiting, the chauffeur is waiting. Today, Demore is the chauffeur, so he's waiting for me. and I can't wait. Next month, I'm gonna be starting my driving classes, so I can't wait. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Keith, your closing remarks.
Well, okay.
Baby. I can
What's
hear
up, guys? Oh, did you say something to me? Did you say something to me? Are we done?
Now saying your closing remarks. So you say
Oh.
much love. Better put your
My closing remarks.
We can't hear you. We can't hear, but much love, family, peace, and we out.